Hey guys, Life in China with Patrick. It's our second day on, actually it's really hadn't been a full 24 hours since we arrived on nanaodao, which is an island just off the coast of China. I'm just going to do kind of a little walk and talk, but instead of looking at me the whole time, I'm going to show you what looks a lot better, and that's the view. So I'm just going to reverse the camera and we're going to get started. This is the back of the apartment complex that we're staying in, and it's pretty much like an whoops, it's not focused, is it? There we go. So it's pretty much like an Airbnb, and it's a nice building. It's everything. I would say this is probably maybe a year and a half, 2 years old. They're still putting in apartments or building out the apartments in this area. So right here you can see, actually it looks like some construction was started on the building, but it's kind of stopped for a while. I don't know if that's an Evergrande casualty, but there's one right there, but then there's two completed ones right there, and those are obviously facing the ocean. We're just going to walk through here. This is where there's a little convenience store down here. I think this is the way. No, that looks like the office. Yeah, that's all property management. Maybe it's this way. I got lost. It's like a little maze down here. You can hear the wind coming through the breezeway here. This is the way I want to go. Here we go. Look at that, huh? It's just beautiful. Yeah, that's the construction. Kind of came to a halt. Looks like it's been sitting for a while. But you got some completed ones there. And in front of us, I've shown you a couple. If you go back and look at the last 2 or 3 videos, I've done some pictures. You see the tops of these houses, and it looks like they're not finished or lived in either. I'm curious how much those would run. So let's do some walking here. I want to go to this back over here. There's a little, kind of like a porte-cochere. I want to see what it looks like, what kind of view we can get. You know, I want to talk about getting sick in China. If you travel to China on vacation, or if you live here and you're on vacation, like we are, you know, we're human, we get sick. And I started feeling probably about 2 or 3 days ago, but my ears started hurting. Felt like there was water in it, and I get the same ear infection every year. And what I've learned is this, I think it's called levofloxacin, which is an ear drop. It's an antibiotic that you put in your ear. I forgot to bring some with me just in case it happened, because like I said, it happens once every year, this time of year. So the great thing about living here is the convenience, and there's a lot of medications that you can buy without having to get a prescription from the doctor. And I kind of know my body pretty well, and I know what works. So I ended up, hold on, let me just show you this real quick. This is a little convenience store that's like directly under us. This is kind of a franchise convenience store. All right, anyways, I got distracted. So if you know your body well enough, a lot of times we'll just kind of self-diagnose and then take some medication for it. Now, you know, that's not the best thing to do every single time if it persists and continues. But what I've learned is that this stuff works. So I ended up buying this medicine online. Here it is right here. Here's the ear drops. My wife put it in this morning, and we ordered on I forget which app it was, but you can order prescription medicines. We ordered some antibiotics, azithromycin, and this popped it this morning. My wife put in the ear drops 15-20 minutes ago, and my ears are already feeling better. So the convenience factor here in China, and there's not a lot of red tape that you have to worry about when it comes to certain medications. Again, you can get a Z-Pack azithromycin without a prescription. Now, do I recommend that all the time? No, I always make sure that you get a doctor to take a look at your ears. If it does persist, then I'll stop by the doctor. But there's clinics everywhere that you can check out. So I really like that aspect of China. I'm just going to keep walking. Look at that. I'm going to lift the camera up a little bit. You know, one of the videos that actually you can post. Oh, it takes. I'm trying to look through this, but I don't have any coins with me. I forgot. Oh, what I was going to say was on some of the videos that I posted just recently, it had this ship out there. I thought it was an oil well rig, but it looks like they're putting down pylons. They may be building some kind of pier, because they've been lined up here, back and forth, boats going back and forth. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're putting in a pipeline or putting in pylons. I'm not for sure. That's what that was. Let me just keep walking. I'm gonna give you a shot here. It's amazing, this whole area, Shantou, excuse me. That's where we were yesterday before we crossed the bridge. It's about a 12-mile bridge to get across, and I posted a video on that as well. My wife did the editing on it and made it a nice little montage of different clips. But let's keep going before I get distracted. There we go. Look at that. It's not a portico, it's like a little viewing spot. Look at that, huh? Oh wow, that is beautiful. Let me actually get outside of this. Hopefully my camera won't fall down. Let me give you a shot here. Isn't that nice? It's probably about 60 degrees, got a little wind behind me. My family, my younger brother John and his wife Kara and kids, they live in Medford, Oregon, but they go to the coast quite often. And I've been with, a long time ago, we all went together one time as a family. And the weather here just reminds me of the East Coast, or the West Coast in Oregon. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I don't know where we're headed today. My wife is the tour guide. It's just like a hotel. That's what it is, hotel. Rinzen Hotel. Let's just walk around here. You know, me carrying the camera here, you and I are kind of experiencing this at the same time. Because I haven't seen this part of the complex. Wow. Let's dip it down. Got some fishermen out there. See if I can zoom in for you. Going further. When you zoom in, it's hard to. There we go. He's trying to get his net untied. He's also anchored. Curious to what he's fishing for. All right, let me zoom back out. I'm just gonna walk around this side and see if there's anything interesting. If not, come back the other way. Oh yeah, this is all empty. Looks like it used to it was a gym. Because I don't know if you can see the guy, he's got his shirt off, muscular. He got some exercise bicycles, treadmills. Actually, it looks like it may be open. It's just stuff isn't cleaned up. Yeah, that's another thing about the gyms here. I got so distracted. When you go to the gym, they don't re-rack their weights. And when they sweat on the benches, they don't clean up the sweat. I almost got into a little scuffle, not a scuffle, I was getting in an argument with a guy. Kind of heavy set guy. He was sweating all over the benches and the seats, and he wasn't wiping it up. And I went over there and I handed him a rag and I handed him some disinfectant and told him to clean it up, not to, I told it was rude and he got pissed. But yeah, that's if you live here and you join a gym, expect to re-rack weights that are left on the floor. I don't know why. Just a different culture thing. It doesn't bother me anymore. It did at first, but you kind of overcome that and say, okay, for some reason they do it here. Anyways. This is beautiful. Well, guys, that's my little walk and talk for the morning. We talked about the medicine. We talked about re-racking weights. And we talked about how beautiful this place is. Probably a couple more videos uploaded today. If you have any questions, or if you've ever been here, if there's a place that you want me to go check out or that you recommend, please feel free to share in the comments section. For now, I'm going to check out, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.